good night for Carmelo Anthony. He's got 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Pelicans leading by 8. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Chris came out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Q in the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here is Felton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kev. Well, Q in their last time out against the Bucks played just phenomenally. He finished with 36 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Tell you what, guys, if you had questions about Amari's willingness to play a role on the team, he should have put them all to rest with how he came off the bench for the Knicks. Couldn't have been easy for him, but he handled it well.
Well, with Amari's dealing with those knee troubles, I might forget he was really the one who first made the Knicks a destination.
Yeah, signing there in free agency in 2010. He had a huge season, averaged 25 points a game, and I think really energized that New York fan base. He was kind of the franchise player before Carmelo arrived.
Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick in 2012. An interesting note here, guys. He and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist were the first college teammates ever to be selected with the first and second picks of the draft. Bet you guys didn't know that.
Gotta love it.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Q. Holiday dishes to Davis. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Knicks trail by 10. Felton kicks to Anthony. And that one's good. Anthony's got 15. Clark, you mentioned the 2012 draft. Also, when you look at Davis and MKG and then Bradley Beal, also the first time that 3 college freshmen, Steve went 1, 2, and 3.
And not to mention all 3 players coming from the SEC.
Right, exactly.
Strange, but a lot of promise from that draft. A lot of good talent, and I think it bodes well for the league going forward.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He outlined a new set of priorities for them, the main one being to attack the basket at every opportunity. He also doesn't want them to forget the importance of playing aggressive defense on the perimeter and contesting every outside shot. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. Holiday, the pass to Q. Davis sets a screen. Down low. It's rebounded by New York. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Felton against Holiday. Felton kicks to Stoudemire. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Q. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He can do some amazing things with the ball in his hands, Kevin. He can make a pass to start the break. He can finish the break with a no-look pass, anything in between. Even in the half court, he's just brilliant with the ball.
He always has his head up. He's aware of what's going on around him, and that makes him a special passer. He sees a frame ahead.
Fournier is checked in for Tyson Chandler. Stoudemire left side. Holiday against Felton. Feeds to Smith. Stolen by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Came in a screen on Felton. Q, covered by Anthony. Anthony on the double team. Holiday with the three. They get it back. Knicks trail by 7. Smith dishes to Felton. The feed to Fournier. Back to Felton. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him. Low block shot on the way, and that one's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Passes it to Q. Outside Holiday. Here's Q, and a great assist by Millers. That one goes in. 14 points for Q.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Bargnani has checked in for Stoudemire. And it's world peace in for Anthony. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He was intent on running the offense through Q. Coach has called on him to play a very big role at that end of the floor tonight, and as far as he's concerned, that hasn't quite taken shape yet. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they have. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Nash kicks to Miller. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kaman. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And New York making a change here. Smith has checked in. 44 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Davis. Stolen by World Peace. Here's Hudrick, defended by Nash. A shot by Smith. And Davis pulls it down.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
The shot's good from Q. Q's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
And there's the foul. It's on Q. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Smith penetrating. And Shumpert kicks to World Peace. No good with the triple. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Pelicans lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
This Saturday, February 22nd, the New Orleans Pelicans take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Be there.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
Knicks trail by 8. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Knicks. In the middle, it's Anthony and Chandler. The guards, Ray Felton and J.R. Smith. And it's Shumpert in at the 3. But they'll get another chance. Felton kicks to Smith. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now over Davis. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Knicks. New Orleans leading by 6. Roberts passes to Q. Pass to Gordon. And the layup falls.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Felton dishes to Shumpert. Outside for Felton. Misses the 3. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's Gordon penetrating.
Well, you know, Eric Gordon, when he's healthy, is really an explosive and efficient scorer. He's able to spread the floor with his three-point shooting, and he is relentless in attacking the rim for hoops when he's healthy.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
New York calls timeout. You have to like what we've been seeing from Q.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Woodson had some advice for the team over that last break. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, we don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And Gordon standing just 6'3", but with his powerful frame, he's able to power his way often to the rim.
Yeah, he's so good using his strength to get inside and draw contact to get to the line and finish plays in which he's been fouled.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's Q, and he goes in for the dunk.
He's really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Knicks trail by 10. Outside Anthony. Back to Felton. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The pass to King. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
Felton kicks to Anthony. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Here's Felton. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Stoudemire. He dishes it to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Felton goes in. Good D by Holiday.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Pass to Q. Dishes it to Holiday. And the rejection by Stoudemire. But they recover it. Q. The shot misses. And New York the other way now. Felton with the ball. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. New York, no good that time either. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. No good from Q.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Shot by Stoudemire. Nice shot from the wing.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Mike Woodson was giving to his team. Very aggressive defense. That's what he's preaching. He said, let's start taking some chances. I don't care if we get burned. Let's make some steals and block some shots. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Kicks it to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Left block shot on the way. Nice touch on the bank shot. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they've played.
Knicks trail by 14. Felton kicks to Stoudemire. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Felton against Holiday. Pulls it from the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New Orleans.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Q. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything really to stop him.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That's good from Q. So New York going with almost an entire new grouping. Bargnani is checked in for Chandler. World Peace comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Ron Shumpert's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Hardaway is subbed in for J.R. Smith. Lets it go with a three. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from World Peace. And so here is New Orleans. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Prigioni. Hardaway for three. Shot is off.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key to their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for them.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Anthony, certainly a great win here tonight. What was the key to what this team is doing right now when you guys are playing like this?
Yeah, we just got to stay aggressive. And, we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Stay aggressive, Anthony. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Q.
Block is crazy, you can't stop me, baby.
Coach, you faced a very impressive performance from Q. What did he do to take this game away from you?
Well, he came out ready. he pushed himself, I thought, and I thought everybody around him, rallied around him and responded as well. So, I mean, it was a good team effort.